Hi everybody. This video is about what I do to create art. I use boxes to create different shapes when I'm gonna be making something that has, boxy kind of stuff. So I use boxes. I use coins like quarters or any kind of different types of circular coins. I use bottle caps to make circles, and I use rulers to make straight lines. I usually use rulers to make like little areas for my like frames within the frame of any art that I make. And I use color pencils to color in the shapes, to color in anything that I draw. I use watercolors, watercolor paint, and I don't use oil paints because I use regular paper to do my art. I don't take as much space in my house because I just don't want to get discouraged about doing any kind of art. So I put everything like in bags, like I have a little shopping bag that with a handle, and I put all my stuff in there, all my paints and my papers that I'm gonna use to make the art. I put all of that inside there, inside a little bag, and I just put it in my closet. So whenever I'm ready, I just use it, and I create my art and draw things and just upload it up to my computer. I usually scan stuff. I upload it to the computer, and I just self-publish my work. I'm not one of those artists that have any gallery dealings. So I just sell my digital work, and it's out there. It's usually like for 99 cents uploads. And I also use spirograph to make different shapes of different things. And I also do digital artwork. What I do is I use my computer software, and I usually use the shapes, and I fill them up with color, and I just make my own shapes and create different things. And I have been doing this for a while now. So I usually do the digital art, and I create things by hand. I draw stuff. So it's like I have a lot of things that I usually create, and I usually use basic stuff. I don't have big canvases or anything like that. I don't create big murals or anything like that because I'm not into stuff like that. But I do them all on paper, and I just, like I said before, I upload it to my computer, and what I do is I crop certain things out of it, and I edit a lot of stuff. I brighten the paper up, or the colors, I brighten them up with my software, my photo software, and that's what I do. I create my own art, and I also create labels for my music. I I design everything, all my art, all my artwork, and especially for my books. I create the artwork for my covers for the books, and I do all of this by myself. I don't get any help from anybody. I'm a self-taught artist, and I depend on my art, and I depend on everything that I do, my music, my books. I'm just into doing things that not everybody does. Everything that I do is different. Nothing looks like anything that I've seen out there. I also do the photography work, and I also edit the photography. I'm into editing, and I'm into a lot of stuff that it's like it's an all-around art. Photography, art, music, writing. I do a lot of writing also, and I was gonna make another video on writing, but I guess I'm gonna incorporate the writing here just to make videos shorter. And I just wanted to say that I do my own writings, and I use Microsoft Word to write my manuscripts and stories, and I self-publish every work that I do. I self-publish. I don't depend on any publishing house to publish my work. I just create, and I just self-publish everything and put it out there for the world to see. And I just like doing stuff, and I don't like to depend on anything. I don't like to depend on anybody to help me in anything. And when I realized that I can do things on my own, it opened up doors for me, in the sense that I felt like I can do anything. I can do art, I can do music, photography, I can write books, and I also have blogs. I write blogs, and I have 2 blogs which I write information on things that I'm up to, like different projects. Like I also add the things that I'm doing, like different projects. But I also leave those blogs, and I also leave them for a little bit, and then I delete them so I can have more space to add more content. And I have a few followers that they look at my things and they read them, and I'm very glad about that, because I didn't know that people can look at things that you do, or buy anything that you make or create. I didn't know that, and it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing everything. One day I just do my artwork, then another day I do some writing, and then another day I do my music, and that's how I do everything. I manage my time. I take about an hour to do something, and then I take another hour to do something else, and this is how I've been getting along, and I'm just doing stuff out, just to share with the world, and I'm not expecting to be noticed by anybody. All I'm really interested is if people will purchase my art and my music and my writings, my books. That's all. I'm not. They're very cheap. I have my books are 99 cents. They're ebooks. They're 99 cents. My artwork is 99 cents. Some of my music in another area is $1. Some of the other ones is like 99 cents. I don't want to raise any prices on anything because I'm not I did call this I'm doing this for fun, and if people enjoy what I do, then if they decide to purchase anything, it's there whenever they want. Whenever they want to purchase anything, it's there. And it's a support system because it's something that I got into, and it's something that came from my mind. Every book that I write, everything came from me, from my mind, and it's not anything that I copy of anyone. And my art is the same. I created everything. I created every design, every digital artwork came from me. I decided to make all of these different type of designs, and everything everything came from me. I'm the creator of all. I'm the creator of all of my art, my music, and my photography, and I just did everything on my own, and I did the editing, and it's taking a lot of time to learn how to edit things and cut things off and fix things, fix colors, and making some of the pictures into black and white, giving them a certain effect, giving the art a certain effect, and cropping them and coloring them and with the watercolors that I use on my art. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's very tiring. I thought a long time ago was what I thought about was that if I didn't make any money from my artwork, I thought about quitting. But then I thought maybe I shouldn't quit, because it's something that I created, and it takes so much time to do it. It takes a lot of time. Everything is like, it comes from the mind, and you get tired after a while too. It's like it drains you. It's like once you do something, you leave it there to dry, and it's like you feel kind of drained afterwards. Like it came from your mind, So I think it takes something from you. I don't know about how other people feel when they paint something. If they feel that way, if they feel a little drained afterwards. I feel like that sometimes. But I do it, and I always hope that people will buy it. People will buy stuff, and I always put a link after every video or anything else that I write about on my blog. And I'm on Facebook, and I'm also on Twitter, and I'm also on other message boards, like different places that I go to write on, and it's like I try to keep myself occupied to be able to promote myself in that sense. Like I don't buy any ads or anything like that, and basically I'm doing stuff on my own with my public profiles. I add links of my work, and I leave them there in hopes that if anyone wants to know more about me, they can just look at the links and look at my profile and learn more about my work, and look at all the crazy stuff I come up with. even the music and everything. I call it crazy because I never thought that I could do all of that, and I just did it one day. Like 2 years ago, I started doing the music. 2 years ago, I started doing the art, and it's like all of a sudden I got into this thing where I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. All I know was that I was gonna do them anyway and create them and self-publish everything. And I started writing a few years ago, and I had some artwork in some books. I had like hardcover books, but I decided to delete those books with my artwork because people weren't really like looking at them, and they didn't have all the attention that I'm getting right now with the digital work. The digital work gets more attention than hard books and hardcover books. So I do everything by digital things, digital files, so anybody can upload things and print them out. Or with the ebooks, people can look at them on their Kindle or any other e-readers that they have, and that's about it. I have, like with my writings, I write short stories, and I don't write long stories. I just write short stories, and most of the other things that I also write fiction, and some of the other stuff like life experiences are they're not fake, they're real. I have I think about 21 books, ebooks that I wrote, and most of them are short stories. I was gonna write some poems, but I just didn't. I can't think of poems lately. My mind is not. It's kind of like too advanced, and it's going some other place, and I think I need a different outlet to come up with poems. But right now I'm doing a lot of artwork and music and photography and digital work, and that's all I wanted to say for now. And I just wanted to say hello and have a great day. Thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, write it below so I can read stuff. I really don't know what else to say, like what other invitations to come up with, but if anything, I'll just leave it on the comments or something. But thank you for looking at my videos, and take care. Bye bye.